Good morning, everybody, and a very, very, very warm welcome to you once again on this nice, what day of the week is it? Sunday morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everybody. And how are you this morning, everybody? I'm sure you had lots of adventures yesterday, and we are looking forward to hear about them.
Morning, sir.
Morning, good morning, good morning. So today is a day, I think, which we should all use to practice some of the things that we've learned. Good morning. Good morning, Philomena. Good morning, Raghu and Kunain and everybody else. So lots of noises in the background, so I'll request you to mute yourself until you have to speak. So, who's going to start it off today? The conversation has to start somewhere, right?
I will start, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yesterday, you asked us to be in creative mode. So I was thinking various aspects of creative mode. When I entered my office, I was told that we arranged a truck for dispatch, but the problem here was the people were not available because Friday was a holiday and Saturday is working day and Sunday was holiday. So many people are absent. So my assistant came running and told me, see, truck is waiting for loading. People are not available.
People are not available for loading it.
Yeah. Then I said, coolly, okay, wait. And I just thought of what are the alternatives available. Then very coolly, I asked her, what time you want to leave the truck from our factory? She said, by 3 o'clock. Then I just been to my works manager and asked him, why don't you arrange people who are coming on second shift around 2 o'clock and ask them to load because it takes hardly 1 hour. He said, it's perfect, no problem, sir. Only we have been asked to load now. That is not possible. So just by simply seeing the possibility, I solved without any problem. Otherwise, I have shouted at people and saying that why you are not, because this was booked earlier, 3 days before, they know that this has to be done. So that's practically, I felt I'm so happy that I could, I'd be very calm and told them what to do and everything happened, whatever in the normal way.
Beautiful.
That was my history.
Beautiful, beautiful. So it's a good example, isn't it, that you had your attention on possibility. You
Yes,
had
sir.
your attention on getting the job done rather than getting upset.
Yes, sir.
And without any heartburn, effortlessly it was done. Wow, congratulations. So nice of you to start this sharing with possibility. Okay, so who's next?
Shall I go, sir?
Yes, why not?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
This is also something similar to Mr. Shivraj Reddy, what he has shared. Yesterday, one of very 2-year old client, I would say. 2 years back, I just given him some floor plans and then he wanted to construct the house. Later, I don't know what he decided. He stopped it because of Corona and there was nothing moving on. And yesterday he said, so I want to come and meet you. So he came here to my house and then he wanted to do a lot of changes and other things. So I made the changes. Then he started saying about, no, this I want. Sometime at one point of time, I said, why we should do it now? It's better. So many changes, avoid it. But later, having this 1 hour everyday morning conversation, and then if I say, no, there is no possibility, then there's nothing in it, no. So I said, I will, whatever the possibilities, whatever you want, I'll make sure that by in 1 week time or 2 weeks time maximum, just give me time. I will explore all the possibilities and then give you. And then finally he went back and then said, I like you because you, and then he said, come up with a good option. That is what I look for and you will do it. I was very happy rather than rejecting mode, no, I thought just go and let it go.
Yeah.
I just accepted it. I'll work on it. I hope I'll have to make sure that he builds his home with his full happiness. Thank you, sir.
Good, congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, who else? We are waiting. Okay, fine. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
No, sir.
I mean, you can't have a conversation unless people participate in it, right? So what happened? Your mind's got blank. You don't have anything to say. At least you can say hello, good morning. My mind is not working. Something you can say, right?
Good morning to Deepak. What was the question?
Question was, what happened? You want anything to share? That was the question. I mean, after all, you had 124 hours, since we spoke. So what wonderful adventure got created, or what usual routine boring life you did? You see, it's going to illustrate something, whatever you say. So when you say, you will find out something and we will find out something, and we'll open more possibilities out of that. So anybody can say anything. I say, let's start the conversation.
So
Okay.
one more thing I would like to share, sir.
Okay.
The three things: knowing it, doing it, and living on it.
Okay.
Because knowing it, we can know by attending a lot of seminars, and then we are coming every day morning, or going through some books or whatever. We can know something what you want to do. The second thing is doing it. If we stop knowing it itself, then we may not be able to further proceed on, and the knowing also becomes like unknowing. So doing it on a daily basis. If you don't do it, okay, after if you're doing it, then live on it. The moment we start live on it, then it becomes, that will open up a lot of possibilities. So first two things will take you 5% or another 5%, but the 90% of it, if you start living on it. So I hope this forum will help for that. Definitely.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Gautamji, good morning. Nice new haircut and all. You're ready to leave early in the morning. Where are you going on a Sunday?
No, I'm not going. I came here today to attend the seminar, session. Good morning, everybody. The sharing yesterday, I got some new avenue or like that. I had been to Ramakrishna Mission. Their new building is coming up in our near to our place. I made the sadhu or the gentleman. He's in charge. Seems he's an engineer and he has erected so many projects like that. So yesterday was a long discussion, and how this new project Vivek Vihar is coming up in name of Swami Vivekananda. That big structure is coming up, and then he offered me that is you can get involved with us and you can also participate in this operation or participate in the functioning of Vivek Vihar. It is an opportunity for me.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it. So that's why you're looking so happy and all, just like a movie ka shooting mein jaane wala hai types. Okay, who else? I'd love to hear from some of our stalwarts like Rama and Punen and all,
Like being a child, as like what Mr. Raghu said, when we choose to be like child, how much ever people say no, when we are focused on what we want, we just get back on what we want.
Yeah, we don't give up. No, as children, we are very ziddi. We are not afraid of judgment at that time, you see. So we don't get stopped.
Yeah.
So I remember saying to somebody that, if you are not, the more judgment you are willing to take, the more money you will make.
Mm-hmm.
The children are not afraid of judgment, so they keep on asking.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if we are told once or twice, shut up, no, I told you I can't do it, we'll give up. Children will never give up. They don't care. Beautiful. Good insight. Thank you very much for sharing it. Thanks, Yasa.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, who else? I'd love to hear from Rama and Vetrivel and Kunen.
Very good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
I had a great day with my family, and we went out to IKEA. There's a place to buy some stuff and all. And IKEA, they sell the items which you have to fix by yourself. So my children, they purchased so many things, and it was me who had to fix it.
Good.
So I remember the creation elements, and I said, okay, I will do it. Though they helped me, but I was the major player. So at the end of the evening, or when we completed the task, it was sort of a feeling of achieving something. Like creation, the feeling of creating something itself, it gives a different kind of pleasure and happiness, sense of achievement, and all such elements which motivates to do more kind of things. So it was a great day spent, and a great feeling at the end of the day.
Great.
Yes, sir. Back to you.
Well, I'll leave it to you. I mean, I want you and Rama and Vetrivel and the entire audience today to decide what you want to do on this Sunday morning, and we'll do that. Every time I decide what questions to ask and what topic to do, why don't you guys decide? What do you desire? So I have a very interesting topic since I talked about desire, but I'll tell you about it afterwards. I want to hear from you guys. What do you want to do on this fine Sunday morning?
So we'll do some exercise.
Exercise, all right. Everybody put on your knickers, stand up. Let's do some exercise. So today there is PT time. We are going to do PT. Okay. Exercise. What exercise you want to do?
Some attention, or awareness, or expansion.
Okay, we shall take that under advisement. So thank you for your suggestion. Let's hear what Rama has to say. And Rama, you don't have to say about what do we want to do today. You can say anything you want. And Vetrivel also. Let's put all these heroes of ours on the screen, right? Where's Rama?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yesterday, so we were we practiced what we learned on the Access Boss.
Okay, really?
So getting all the people together, it was a challenge, and we could finally get off the people, and we could gather together and practice. So that was a great feeling that we could do it.
Okay, very nice. Congratulations. Okay, who else? I think Vetri is left. I'm not only asking for sharing.
I'm there, sir. I'm there, sir. I would like to have a quick two share. One is yesterday was kind of a cheat day for me. I didn't do much. I was taking rest and whatever possible thing I did. But one thing I noticed, it's been a long time. I realized that some kind of a easiness was there. There was no anxiety. Otherwise, every weekend comes, I wanted to do some to-do list and I do only half. Then I will always have, I wasted my weekend. I could have done this. I could have studied this, something like that. Yesterday, I didn't. I was just doing whatever possible for me. And evening, I was having a kind of a easiness. Yes, this is a holiday. I enjoyed it like that.
Very good. What about
and
you?
One more quick. Yes, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, go on.
One more quick share. The book which I read, I keep on telling with your guidance. Now I understand, instead of stop blaming, start living, we should also write, go inside, nothing is outside.
Yeah, don't look for it. Look within, not without.
Even if you want to repair the relationship, you have a solution inside. If you want to do something to the society, the solution inside, there is nothing outside. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
That's very true. There's a word called in Tamil, kada ul. Ul means inside. Be inside. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much. Niti ji, today you are very, very gambhir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. So, in the last, I would say 1 week, somewhere my sleep has become very deep and intense, and I sleep very quickly. It's like before my head hits the pillow, I am asleep. And just it feels very refreshing, but this is unusual kind of sleep. I never used to sleep like this. That is one thing. And in the last 2-3 days, I don't know, you're probably working with some energies from that end. I see a lot of dreams in which I am sorting out a lot of things. And this morning, I saw some kind of, I don't know, you call it megahertz or whatever, some kind of a very high frequency wave. And it just made me feel good.
Well, that's very nice, isn't it?
It is, but I did not understand what it was. And it just came for a couple of seconds, maybe 5 or 10 seconds, and it passed away. But then I didn't understand it much, but it did feel very good.
Excellent. Now, why is there a need to stand under everything?
नहीं पता तो हो क्या रहा है, but then ठीक है, I know since I am under your care.
आपको क्या है? आपको आम खाने से मतलब है गुठलियां गिनने से?
बिल्कुल सर, आपकी केयर में है तो I let it happen and I enjoyed the experience. But now my question is, when do I experience it again?
Whenever the universe wills it. Whenever the universe wills it, who knows? नींद तो अच्छी आ रही है ना?
हाँ, बहुत deep, बहुत deep.
Okay, good. Congratulations. Okay, now what we are going to do is, Vetri and Rama and Kunen, I want you to do this conversation with our audience for the next 15 minutes. Okay, you handle the conversation, you do the exercise, whatever they want you to do. Okay, you've been with me for such a long time, so you should know how to do that. So if you want to do an exercise, you do that. If you want to lead this conversation and have people to share that, you do that. Okay, so you 3-4 guys, you take charge and do whatever you want. I'll give you about 20 minutes to do that. How about that? Okay, I have to take a quick break.
Absolutely fine, sir.
So the floor is yours.
Floor is ours.
Yeah. First, I really thankful. Today morning we have chosen the background, a blue sky with some fragments of, and that is a really Calcutta also today is having the same sky, bright sunlight and sky. It is a day start with a good note, and it perfectly fit our background. The same thing, cloud, place and blue sky. However, today I am going to. We are having a Puja committee, Durga Puja committee meeting in the evening. So that is a. I'm excited because we are going to take some important decision. Already we have a adda sort of thing, means discussion, and it was broadcasted. It was also sent through YouTube by Newtown Radio. That is our achievement. That was excellent artwork they have done. This is a digital platform, and what we are trying to spread this information and this activity. And this puja is done by a senior citizen. So we are going to spend all this information to our relatives, friends in different part of the world. My son is in Australia, so I forwarded him. All my relative is in the US, forwarded him. Everybody is doing, and we want to reach to the all the people. First, we are also thinking to do this puja to the women priest. But this year all are booked, so we cannot Next year, we are planning to go for the women priest, and the total puja will be through the women. And ladies will perform this total puja, will give the backward support and like that. This is today today my which I want to my program, which I am very happy to share with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Reddy garu.
Good morning, everyone. Philomena
morning.
here.
Good morning.
Gautam ji, regarding this Durga thing, puja that you're talking about, I would be interested to know what exactly the thing that your activities that you're going to do. I have a little Bengali connection with because my daughter is married to a Bengali. So, can you hear me, Gautam ji?
Yes, yes, I'm hearing.
Yeah,
I'll
so
forward
please,
you.
please let
YouTube.
me know.
Yeah, I'll forward the YouTube.
Yeah.
So there is a we are having
Thank
a
you.
total plan. I'll share with you. Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am,
thank
showing
you.
the interest. And
Yeah.
world became small. What my daughter-in-law, she's from Karnataka. She's a from Bangalore. So it is like that. I don't know what
I'm
is
not
my
based.
yeah.
I'm not
I'll
from
really
Bangalore. Basically, I'm from Bombay, born and brought, but I'm a
okay.
Keralite, by
Okay.
this thing, ancestrally.
Correct.
So, yeah, the world is small.
What is I don't know what is my grandson is going to be next time. Maybe Chinese. That is could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of population is there, Chinese population
Yes.
and Indian population in Sydney. So
You
and
spoke,
it-
you were supposed to.
No, no, no. He has given a group of
Yeah.
seniors. You all take over. You all talk. You all do whatever exercise or whatever. I will just watch how you all perform. Must be.
Go ahead.
thank you,
Reddy garu, go
Philomena
ahead.
ji. I'll share. How to share this? Should I share in the website? Bitrival ji, how to share?
You're 60.
I want to share this.
See, it is
64.
overlapping. Thomas, you just hold on. It's overlapping. Yeah, go ahead, Gautam ji.
Yes. How to share this with Philomena ji? How to send him the YouTube? You can also have a look, and you can also give some suggestion. New, so we'll incorporate our activity. How to share this YouTube?
Yeah, you share it with one of us, Gautam ji.
And you forward it to Philomena.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that's fine. You send it to one of us.
Yeah.
Right.
Vetrivel sir, I am already connected through YouTube.
You can send it to
WhatsApp. So
Yeah,
I can
Absolutely,
forward.
Gautam ji. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you very much. Gautam ji, I have a word to share with you regarding this Durga Puja and the voluntary work you are involving with. You do it with very passion. This I see in this perspective. In a family, if they are going for some spiritual journey or a kind of devotional trip, many times all of the family won't go, but they represent only one person. You go there, do all prayer, come back, bring the blessings and share it with the family members. So like that, in EMC, how I see is, it is all our family, because of some geographical issue or because of some other issue, we are not able to participate. We represent you to do. That's such a great work.
Very, very
And
true.
bring the blessings and share it with everyone. We are sending
Very-
energy to you both. Over to you, Ramalji.
Thank you.
Sir, on a lighter note,
Yes, Kasha.
the energy in me sending me to the me in me in the me in you. Thank you.
Yes, Reddy garu, you wanted to say something.
Yes, sir. I just want your advice because I'm still thinking if you want to remain in creative mode, what we should do. So that is my question for all of you.
Sure, yeah.
Be like a child, sir. Be like a child. Creation automatically comes in.
And the commitment towards our own self, we think we don't have a choice, but when we think there is a choice, we can decide on it. And when we decide on it, we can commit to it. We can commit to ourselves that awareness is my commitment. And then things would happen naturally. Yes, we might slip, we might go back from the path, but again, we can come back. We can be back to the awareness. It slips, it's okay. We can again get back. And someone expert told me one thing, if you want to be expert in whatever you want to be, just practice for 10,000 hours. Just 10,000 hours is more than enough to be an expert. So whatever we choose to be an expert in it, if we can plan for just 10,000 hours, we will be expert in that. Thank you.
Yeah. So Ridiger, it is very simple. Let's look at your yesterday's experience. Right? What happened? So you were clearly in creation mode. So can we just think through and see what happened and how it has come out? Are you able to recollect what was your state of being and what were you thinking?
Yes. Yeah.
Could you just
No,
reflect
what
on that?
I mean is how to remain in that mode. What exactly my question is that.
Right. So what was happening? So can you just recollect?
Yesterday, sir?
Yeah.
Yesterday, when I reached my office, I was told that there is some problem of
No, that scenario we know. What was happening inside you? You were clearly in creation mode yesterday.
Yes, sir. But I thought I want to be always in the creative mode. How
I know
I can achieve that? That's my question.
Yes. So the way you were there yesterday. So what did you do first and foremost? You were aware of, okay, instead of just putting your focus only on the problem, but you looked at the overall everything as it is.
Yeah.
Right. So one is the awareness. Second, you didn't immediately judge, saying that, oh, no, these guys are always like this, or I told 3 days back, still these guys are not done. So you're not judged either yourself or others.
I've not reacted also. I've not reacted at that point.
Not reacted, exactly.
React and shout at people why you are not done.
Exactly. So you were present, aware, not judged, be open. Instead of focusing on the problem, you are focusing on solution, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So that is what happened. So how it has happened? Is it by accident or by mistake or by your choice?
By choice, sir. Very clear, by choice.
Right. So as long as you can be energetic and you can be aware of all these things, it is probably possible to be like this on a day-to-day basis. So that's what comes to my mind, Reddy. I don't know what else you are looking at. So you are looking for some formula or some kind of exercise or some kind of advice or what? So your own experience is the best.
Okay.
That's what comes to me. So if anybody else wants to share, please. But does it give you some pointer, Reddy Garu? I don't know.
Yes, sir. But I've not analyzed, as you said, totally. But it has come naturally. That's what I felt happy.
Right. So when you are at ease, it also comes automatically. And if for some reason it drags you out, then you can bring your focus and attention using some of the exercises what we have learned here. So that's what I can say right now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. If anybody else would like to add, please go ahead.
Ramaji, I have a quick thought. Can I share?
Yes, please.
Regarding Reddy Garu sir. Redikar sir, good morning and good morning everyone once again.
Very
And thank you for this wonderful thought you just already created in everybody's mind. How to be always there in creation mode. It's such a wonderful thing. Thank you very much for that. What is coming to my mind is there are two things between I choose and I am chosen. If I choose, of course, I do something. We are talking about choice. That just it's not that subject. There is an individuality inside which wants to do something and get satisfied. Something, some kind of individual ego, something. But if I am chosen, meaning the universe wants to pass something to few people. Some people are praying for that. That's how I always see that. A person is working well in the office, meaning his wife is praying to the God that this guy should not do any mischief, he should work well. Something like that. It's a manifestation. Like that, God with his own plan is sending something through us to people. So we are only a tool. If we have that perception always, if that attitude always, I am being chosen for a big job and I have no credit on it. It is chosen. Then we are always in a creation mode. All great leaders, all people who have done something, even doing something great, bigger than normal people are doing that. Because the moment you go to office, it is not that you are going for office, you are going for 50 people, 60 people, because everybody's life depending upon you. So you already moved from I choose to I am chosen. This great work is happening through me and it is happening for somebody else. I am being chosen. So with that gratitude, if you do great things, no? Something big things. If a simple example from Gautamji, that he met Sadhu of Ramakrishna, but Ramakrishna Sadhu knows that he is creating so many projects. So no project even don't have his name also on it. But he is spending life on it and the project is going to be there. After that, I don't think anybody remembers that Sadhu, which the 2011 to 2013, which Sadhu was in charge of the projects and nothing. But they know that attitude that something should happen in the world from the God that is happening through us. If we have that attitude, I am chosen, I am being chosen, then that you are always in creation mode. Just a quick thought, sir. Thank you for allowing me to express it. Over to you, Ramaji.
Thank you. Thank you, Vikram.
One more thing I would like to share on
Yes,
the same
sir,
thing.
please. Yeah.
It's like I think one told Mr. Sir told about if you know the purpose of life. If you know the purpose of life, the creation automatically comes. Unless you know, until you don't know what the purpose, then we'll just go like anywhere, like the ship without having any direction on the sea, no? Without a captain, doesn't go anywhere. So that, if it is there, the purpose, we know what it is, definitely you can be in the creation mode. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Raghu. I think some of us learned in good to great also. We have to be clear on our priorities in life, purpose and priorities. Then it will drive you to those things. Yeah, thank you. Who else would like to share? Yes, Philomena.
I'd like to share something.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like to share something. I don't know if it is appropriate here. It's regarding the possibilities that have come up for me. Like I've attracted something that, I had stopped doing this tarot reading and other occult work like PLR and all that kind of thing. The other day, on Facebook, a group requested that, gave us the opportunity to give free readings for some people who are interested to give. So I gave my name and requested that anybody wants a reading, I can. So I got 4 people actually. And I did do one reading for them. And the thing is that out of the 4 people, 3 people were very happy. So I made someone happy with the reading that I've given them, and they still want to do something more. And this is something which I used to do professionally. So I'm looking forward to, I've put the thing out there now. took charge of the opportunity given. So I'm now looking forward to getting more people as a professional thing again.
Congratulations going
Yeah,
online.
thank you. Thank you.
Going
Thank you.
online in Philomena ji.
Yeah,
It's
because
really great initiative and great.
yeah, because the online was being a bit challenging for me because I used to teach English also for professional, I mean for corporates and things like that. But since my laptop, it's not an excuse, but gave up on me, so I couldn't do that for the past 2 years or 1 year since the corona thing. So I'm looking forward to do that also. Let's see.
Great, great. All the best.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Philomena ji, and maybe you should buy a new laptop, no?
नहीं पैसा नहीं है भैया.
Hello. So we'll all contribute and send you one. You don't need to spend much money for a laptop these days, you know that?
Ha. Yeah.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah. So
Seek
I've
and you
asked,
shall find.
let the universe send me the Good Samaritan or whatever. Let's see. Hmm?
Well, send us your address. You will get a laptop.
Nijama.
Yes, yes, of course, Philomena ji. Why do you have doubts?
Sure. Who should I send the address to?
Me.
Okay. I'll really take it up and yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you
will get
so
your
much.
laptop, all right.
Thank you.
We have many people here who will be willing to support you. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thomas Kurian sir.
And Ramaji, on a lighter note, Philomena ji already accessed that credit card called Abundance. She's going to buy a credit card using that card.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, Thomas sir.
Very, very good morning to all of you. My mother-in-law, about 87-year-old, she's come to stay with us. And you can say that she's in a stage of dementia. It's becoming very, very, very difficult. You can't say handling her or taking care of her. Last 2-3 days, it was harrowing. Like she would keep on doing certain things, and we'll keep on saying, don't do this, don't do that, because she may trip and fall down. Take care. Don't wash your clothes. Don't lock the bathroom when you're inside. And so many other things, like instead of moving around so much, be in one place. But wouldn't listen. Not listen in the sense that probably they don't know. They just keep on doing that. Keep on asking about the bank, about the pension, about paperwork, and the whole days. It's a big. I don't know how to term it. So my wife and my daughter and me, we are going through a very, very tough time. So how do we sort out this? How can any of you all who have gone through this guide us how to make her life a bit more easier and even our life a little less tension-free?
First, listen, nobody will be able to tell you what you should do, but you will have to ask for possibilities. And Philomena is saying that you should get in touch with her, so she's got some experience with it. Yeah.
Pardon, sir, I didn't get that. Philomena?
Philomena wants you to get in touch with her so that she can tell you.
Okay.
She knows how to handle this. All right. So that takes care of that.
Yeah.
And one thing which you can do, Thomas, is if you give up your resistance to it. I know it's very difficult. We are dealing with something similar, even though the person is not staying in our house. And we are concerned and we are looking for various options in Pune where, so it's an interesting situation. We can tackle it. You can tackle it at your end and we'll share our experiences with you also. Okay.
Yeah. Kurianji, just one more suggestion I could make is that from listening to you, don't tell her not to do anything.
Exactly.
Don't tell her not to do anything. Don't tell her do anything. And you just send her a lot of love. I mean, I'm not saying you tell her that you love her or whatever. And what is the relationship you said?
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. So she's your wife's mother. So it's a good thing because
Yeah.
a lady can do this more than a man can. Ask her to, show her love that by hugging her, if she accepts it. If she doesn't accept it, you just send a hug virtually, just let her say the words, I love you. And that kind of thing does help a lot. That's one thing you
Great.
could do.
Thank
Kulin.
you. Thank you. And now,
And
ladies
saying,
and
hello, one minute, sir. Saying not to do is for her benefit only, so that she doesn't trip and fall down.
But see, her mind is affected, so she will not be able to understand what you're saying. So the only thing, as they say, love heals all, so you just send her love. And don't tell her not to do this. Just be aware with her and okay, don't let her lock herself up anywhere. That is very correct what you're doing.
all right.
But
So
other than that,
Philomena ji and Thomas, let's do this offline.
yeah. Okay.
We'll set up a separate call where we four of us can talk on this.
Yeah, sure.
Right? And we also have Dr. Daria with us. Maybe he will also like some advice on it.
Yes.
All right, Thomas? Okay, so
Okay.
time for an exercise. You participate in this exercise. Who knows, you may get something out of it. All right, so while I was away, did you guys do any exercise? You didn't even do the laughing exercise?
No, sir. We were deeper in the conversation.
Should try something different for a change, no? Because when I went, I said, you guys know all the exercises and you can make them do it. So today we will do a different type of exercise. Right? So I request all of you to sit comfortably with your feet flat on the ground and eyes closed. I will appreciate very much if you keep your camera on so that I can see you. Because if I'm able to see you, you will get more benefit out of this exercise. So Thomas, you should also make yourself visible. Everybody, Priya and Imtiaz, I can see already is visible. Snehalji, thank you for being visible today. Kunan, you can become visible. Shakti, you don't have to speak, you just have to sit comfortably and follow my instructions. Abu Bakr, become visible. Archanmay, Rajshekar, Shushma Priju, RO Water, Aruna, Soja Santosh, all of you be visible, you will get more benefit out of this exercise. Of course, if you don't want benefit from the exercise, it's up to you. Abu Bakr, unmute your video, please. All right. So just sit comfortably. Or close your eyes and keep both your feet flat on the ground. Good to see you, Hasina ji. Keep your feet flat on the ground. Close your eyes and take a long, deep breath. Take another long, deep breath. So take another long, deep breath, let go and relax. So today, I want you to experience being and not doing. So don't exercise your brains too much trying to understand what I'm saying. Just be there. Experience yourself being in your body. All right, imagine, allow yourself to experience yourself completely filling up your body. And just keep on experiencing your body. Whatever sensations are in your body or whatever it is, you're just allowing yourself to experience yourself being inside your body. And make sure you don't open your eyes, don't fidget. Don't be restless, keep your feet flat and be relaxed. And just allow yourself to experience yourself being in the body. Keep your eyes closed. Let your body be relaxed and allow yourself to experience yourself being inside this body. And until I tell you to stop, just go on experiencing yourself being inside your body. That's all you have to do. Don't talk, don't open your eyes, don't move, don't allow yourself to be disturbed. Simply go on observing yourself being inside your body. Just keep on experiencing yourself being in the body. Keep on breathing normally and naturally. Keep on experiencing yourself being in the body, experiencing all sensations. And if any emotions come up, keep on experiencing them. You don't have to control anything. Just be aware of yourself breathing in and out. Be aware of yourself filling up each and every cell of your body. Be aware of all your desires. Be aware of everything that is not allowing you to fulfill your desires. And be open to give up all your points of view that is not allowing you to fulfill your own desires. Just sit there silently, allowing yourself to experience yourself completely in your body, experiencing all the physical sensations, all your emotions, all your feelings. All right, whenever you feel like it, you can open your eyes. And congratulations to all those people who kept their camera on and they were willing to receive. So let's hear it from people. Okay, go ahead, Neeti.
So a very, very deep experience. I was able to keep my mind blank, and then I had a sense of very deep energy pulling me, and it felt beautiful. And then it was from one flow of energy into another to another, and I had images of, I was cutting open a lot of packets. The packets had something, but when I cut it open, and then when I looked in, it was empty. So I cut open a lot of packets, maybe some things that I was holding on to which got released. But I still feel the energy within me. There is a strong movement of energy in me at the moment also, and an extremely beautiful experience. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing. Yeah, Raja Shekaran.
We started with observing the sense in the body. Then later on, by default, I moved to a gratitude about my body, and at the fag end of the meditation, I was so happy about my body. This refreshing mindset. It given the refreshing mindset.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Okay. Prabhu Raman, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good morning. So the only thing is, half of the time I was off into sleep, and that is the most experience I had it today. Then I have just, whenever there is a message sound comes, then I woke up. Like mostly I just got that experience also today I got.
Okay. Who else?
Hey, I liked it. There were emotions from anger, sadness, then happiness. It was nice to experience whatever is happening and stay connected to the body. And there were a lot of sensations in different areas, but at the end, nothing was there. Everything was healed.
And how do you feel now?
Lighter.
Okay, very good. Not a gaslighter, I hope.
No,
Thank
not that.
Okay, Shakti.
I speak. Oh.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. When I started this exercise, I was feeling so heavy and this one, but when I ended, it's so light, like so much peace, peace and calm.
Great, congratulations. Hasina ji.
Sir, I feel very calm in the mind and quite relaxed.
Very good, congratulations. And you're looking good also. Looks like you're fully recovered now.
Yes, sort of.
Sort of. Why sort of? Say, I am recovered.
I have recovered.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much. Good to see you.
Thank you, sir.
Who else? Okay, anybody else wants to say something? So I just want to remind you that we are here every morning. What for? To have a life of ease, joy, and glory. Okay, and this little exercise is putting you closer towards that. Yeah, so every morning we are trying to shift. We are not trying to shift, we are shifting from our default mode into a created mode. Okay, so even though we might have done that for a short time, you still shifted there. You can stay in that creative mode throughout the day if you want to. Okay, Now, when you were doing the exercise, a lot of people might have found that they were restless and they were getting distracted and they had not switched off all those distracting things which are there. All right. But you know what? Whatever it might have been, you still got the benefits and you will see the benefits happening in your life. Okay. So that's one of the things. Second is brings me to a question. So who's going to read this question out for everybody?
May I?
Yes, please.
Desires. What happened to most of yours?
Yeah, you understand the question, right?
Yes.
So
Buried them.
from people. You also?
I buried them.
You buried them.
Yes.
Okay.
Lot of
How did you manage to bury them?
just stop focusing on them. That saying that ye to nahi ho payega.
Yeah.
People are not agreeing to what I am saying. Maybe it is not possible, or maybe it is just a fantasy of whatever I am desiring. So ये असलियत में नहीं होता है, ख्वाबों में हो जाएगा.
So all this, do you notice how many points of view you have? And most of these points of view, and everybody has the same, that's why they give up their desires and dreams, right? Because they are not operating from me cause.
Yeah.
They'll never say, I was not able to elicit the support of people. People will always say they did not support me. They'll never say, I never found a way to, get the support that I needed. I never created possibilities how to get the support that I needed. People will never say that I gave up easily. People will never say that I stopped looking for possibilities. संभावनाएं खोजना किसने बंद किया?
I did.
Yeah. So the moment you hand over the reins, अगर आप बागडोर या तार दूसरों के हाथ में दे दोगे, डोर, so you will give up most of your desires.
Right.
Thank you for sharing that, Priya. Okay, let's listen to some of the other people, what they have to say about this. Desires and what happened to most of yours.
May I?
Yes, please.
Just
You
one
may.
sentence. I just kind of shifted to one side and just left it there. That's it.
Can you explain? I don't understand what that means.
Like, I had a desire to do sport now. Say, for instance, now I have this
Take
desire.
this computer business.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
You have a desire to do something online.
Online, and
The computer broke.
because of the computer business, this.
Yeah. So if you were not willing to give up your desire, what would you have done?
If I was not giving, I did see all this time I didn't do anything because I have a block about accepting from people.
Listen, answer the
The
question
help
first.
from people whom I could ask for. I have a problem asking for things.
That's okay. Now what else?
So now I've asked for it.
No, wait,
So
wait. Hello, wait, Philomena. I haven't finished asking.
Okay.
If you were not willing to give up your desire, what would you have done?
If I was not willing to give up, I've never thought of it, Sukhdeep ji. I'll have to think about that question.
If you had not been willing to give up your desire, you could have got your computer repaired. Right? If you're not willing to give up your desire, obviously you could have bought a new one. If you did not have the money, you would have asked for it. So there are many options, right? And like you said just now, that you just give up because you don't want to ask.
Exactly.
And you did not even want to ask that, how do I get my laptop repaired?
No, I did try about that. And that is, I have 2 laptops which were given to me by my daughters. The first one for 3 years, it's just stopped working. Then just about maybe last year, and this is a new one, and it didn't give up. It just, I don't know, when we lifted it up, just the pieces just dropped as if, it's broken. And I don't even, and my daughter got pretty angry with me saying that, I spoil everything. And she just took it and kept it in aside. And she says, you don't touch it. And and she just and that was a day when she was leaving for her husband's house for a month, and then she's stuck there. So all these months I've not been able to do anything about it.
Good. So now if you're not willing to give up your desire, what will you do? I think first you will do is that, we have a lot of IT experts on this.
Yes.
Like I know that Rama is an IT expert and so many other stuff.
Yeah.
Ask them to come and have a look at it, no?
Yeah.
Ask them to get it fixed for you. You can do many things if you don't want to give up.
Yeah, Sudeep ji, again, I have a problem because this is my daughter's house, and I cannot, I cannot, how should I put it? I'm not allowed to,
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah.
How do you get food stuff in your house?
No, it's not about that. It's about, like my daughter doesn't like my son-in-law basically doesn't like, anybody visiting me. I mean, I don't have that much of freedom.
Yeah, but nobody has to visit, Somebody is coming to take your computer for repairs. They'll have a problem with that also.
I don't know. Maybe,
How will you know unless
as I said, I just let things slide, kept it aside.
Yeah.
Oh, just giving in probably, but I am not upset about it. That's the only difference. The thing is, okay,
No,
it's their house. They have this thing. Fine.
Yeah. So fine, I got it. So most people do exactly the same thing which you have done, and they give up, and then they will say, "I'm not upset about it," because they are not, because we got so used to it,
Yeah.
I mean, like philosophically, take it all right, accept what you have, adjust in what you have, and keep on giving up your desires.
Yes.
So the question to ask yourself is, my desire strong enough that I can't even take the small discomfort of asking that, hello, can somebody come and collect my laptop for repairs?
Exactly. Okay.
So delivery men come and deliver things in your house, yes?
Yes. They leave it down.
Exactly. So when the desire is strong enough, we will keep on looking for possibilities, how to make it happen, rather than accepting reasons why it cannot happen. Are you getting it? We keep on accepting the reasons.
Probably, today the desire became strong enough.
You expressed it.
Express it.
Good. Congratulations. All right. Who's next?
Because it's a very touchy thing, especially when it's a family and children and.
It's the same thing. It's the same for Priya too.
Yeah.
You are at the mercy of your children. She's at the mercy of her parents.
Yeah.
It's all the same thing. The point is, if you want something to happen, you'll have to figure out how to make it happen rather than giving it up, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Who else? Desires and what happened to most of them? See, most people are not willing to take actions that are required to fulfill their desires. They even know what is to be done. Like some people know that, you have to come for a program and it will help you, but they are not even able to come on time to the program. And the program will help them to fulfill their desires. They know that. That's why they come. So small things which you might have to stretch out of your comfort zone, So I'd like to hear from more people. Desires and what happened to your desires. Yes, Kasa.
So maybe people don't turn up because they fear what if their desire manifests.
Yeah, that could be. Let us see. Let them say so. Is that so for you, Kasa?
No, sir.
Yeah, so let's talk about what is so for you, and that's a good insight you got. Maybe some people are afraid. Right? Once I asked, are you afraid of success? Remember once I had asked that question in the forum. It's similar to that. People, are they afraid that their desires might get fulfilled and they'll have nothing to complain about?
Exactly. Another thing
Your internet is a big problem, Kasa.
At times, look at the past. In the past, so at times we think what we didn't experience in the past, we think that possibility is not there in the future.
So let's ask people, no?
Yes, sir.
Let them also say what happened to most of your desires and why. So Kasa has thrown a lot of pointers, and you can check and see if that is the case with you. Yes, Neeti ji.
Sir, I had a list of desires which I started with you in the Get What You Want program, and over this a little over a year, what I find is each of the desires that I listed, I am slowly inching towards it. I am clearing a lot of hurdles. I am sorting a lot of things. I am opening up to a lot of more possibilities. I do see a progress in each of those. And the point that makes me happiest today is I desired the right things, because if I desired something beyond what I should be, then probably that would have also come across to me. But the 4 things that I desired for, I see myself inching towards it. So I feel I'm on target, on path.
Yeah, wonderful. Congratulations that you're inching towards it. What will happen? What needs to happen that you are moving forward with velocity?
That is something I don't know. I take a few steps forward and then there is a slowdown, and every time I break through in energy experiences like this morning and today's session, I feel I move forward more. So there is still some blockage. There are still some hidden agendas that need to be kind of shed, I believe. That's what I feel.
You will figure it out. I mean, normally there is one log in the log jam,
Mm-hmm.
And if you discover what that log is in your log jam, and I sense it is fear.
So I think I've got over my fears, and I am now ready to embrace all the challenges and the abundance.
Don't worry. I know that you're making a lot of progress, Neeti. I mean, humongous. And I have seen the progress in the last 1 year. I mean, it's amazing. There was a point I thought that nothing, iska kuch hone wala nahi hai, I didn't give up, and neither did you. And you've done marvelous, movement forward. Now, the question I want you to be with, what needs to happen that I can now start moving forward with velocity? Or who can I be? What space and consciousness can I be that would allow me to move forward with velocity? And everything that comes in the way of that, are you willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right. So be in that question, what space consciousness, am I willing to be, will I have to be, that will allow me to move forward with velocity, and anything that comes in the way of that, am I willing to destroy and uncreate it all?
I am.
Great. So you'll move forward even faster. Yes, Kasa Sai. Cholo, sir.
So something on a closer note from Tirukural, I just want to share.
Yeah, please.
Muyarchi Thiruvinayakkum Muyatri inmai puguttuvidum. It means labor will produce wealth. Idleness will bring poverty.
Okay, beautiful. That means some action is better than no action.
Exactly, sir. Effort brings fortune, sure increases. Its absence brings to nothingness.
Okay, so let me bring us back to the question. And this question is for each of you to dwell on. Desires. What happened to yours and why? And I'm wondering why so few people are speaking about it. You guys don't have desires, or have you fulfilled all your desires? or you don't want to talk about it now?
Sir, I want to say something.
Please, ma'am.
From the time I was in the 8th standard, I had a lesson on Blue Grotto, and it was so vivid. So from that time, I have been telling my children, or I've been always saying that I want to go to Blue Grotto. Till today, they are telling me, Mama, we will see that you will go to Blue Grotto. And little desires I have, I express it to the children and they try their best to fulfill. And sometimes I feel that I'm being little greedy.
Well, if you can't fulfill your desires.
Yeah.
So now the question is, how can I make it possible is what you should be thinking about.
Okay, all right.
So are you going to give up or be in the question, how do I make it possible?
I will not give up.
All right, Mr. RO Water, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
The best man in Tamil Nadu for buying the RO water systems.
Thank you, sir.
5 verticals.
5 verticals.
Yeah, 3
5
you're
verticals.
concentrating on. I remember all that. So is that what you want to tell us this morning? Huh?
Hereafter, I won't say my verticals.
But don't talk about your horizontal also, okay? Answer the question.
Only,
Desire.
only
What happened to your
perpendicular.
desires?
Only perpendicular.
What happened to your desire, sir?
From my childhood age, there is no desire, sir. After marriage, only my wife has got so many desires. I am now fulfilling that. The only thing I have to give much more money, which is sufficient for her.
You only desired a wife, no?
My parents decided.
So anyway, what to do? You have no desires.
No desires.
Then
Only
you are
for
a
the
big saint.
only for the peoples.
Yeah, but that is your desire, no? I don't
No.
desire for myself, I desire for the people in my life. That's also desire, no?
Yes, sir.
But you know what, Giri, you may want to start telling the truth to yourself, okay? You'll get a lot of value out of that. You may tell lies to the whole world, but one motto should be, I should tell the truth to myself. So you be clear, are you telling the truth to yourself? When you say, I have no desires, are you telling the truth to yourself?
Yeah, I have desires,
They are
but
not
these
important
are
for
all
you.
not the proper desires. It's a short desires. So I should go for long desires and which should fulfill all the things.
Yeah, so
First, I have to finish my
Mr.
financial goal of my wife.
Have you understood the question properly? The question is saying desires and what happened to them?
Oh,
So think about it. You can tell tomorrow also. Sometimes it takes time to get the answer because we are not thinking these things every day, no?
yes, sir.
We are busy, so we don't think all these things. So today you think this, that desires, what are my desires and what happened to them? Yeah, Kunan, you had raised your hand, I believe.
Yes, sir. Before that, Sandeep wanted to say something.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was going to ask him.
No, मुझे एक गालिब का शेर याद आ गया.
हाँ जी, बताइए. गालिब का शेर भी सुन लेते हैं.
गालिब ने कहा था कि हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी कि हर ख्वाहिश पे दम निकले. हजारों ख्वाहिशें ऐसी कि हर ख्वाहिश पे दम निकले. बहुत निकले मेरे अरमां, लेकिन फिर भी कम निकले.
You better explain it also. Huh? To a lot of people will miss it otherwise.
Yes, Urdu, it's very typical Urdu. He said that there are thousands of desires and each of the desire are so splendid, so beautiful that they are worth dying for. And my heart literally dies longing for each of those desires. And many of those desires have already been fulfilled. Yet I wish for many, many more. And the human existence is never satisfied with. And the list is so long, long, long that even my entire lifetime, somewhere fulfilled, though yet many more remain. So back to you, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Sandeep ji.
So, like if right now what is happening to my desires, lot of desires, like they feel like it may not get fulfilled. Sometimes it happens like, you get up in the morning, you are positive and you build up new desire again. And if I look from my childhood, whenever I had a small desires and it got fulfilled, 2 more desires have been born actually. When the 2 desires have been fulfilled, there were more desires. It is only when like clipping the wing, when we grow up and certain desires don't fulfill, we start doubting ourselves, and we either bury the desire or we try to find out, will I really make it or not? And there is a big doubt. But then I'm learning one thing, sir. There are a lot of desires which will bloom as a flower. There are certain still into seed form. And now I'm rethinking whether I was watering the seeds properly of whatever desires I had, or I overwatered them, or I underwatered them, or I have not given the nutrients properly. And it is putting me into a lot of thinking mode. And like you use that log jam and that one log which might be blocking all our possibilities. So I'm just thinking on that, and I feel very positive, sir, that right, your logjam theory and logjam tool that you've given us, that will open up all my desires and I will fulfill that.
So 2 things which I want to say. One, that we have been programmed from our childhood that desire is bad. Don't be greedy, don't ask for too much, all that stuff. Yeah. But tell me something, if God never wanted you to have desire, why did he give it to you? Because every desire may be an opening for some possibility to fulfill in your life. So that's another way of thinking, correct?
Yes, sir. In fact, I recently met some of my friends, and I have realized one thing, that they either were not bothered with what other people said. "Tu to pagal hai, aisa kabhi hota hai kya? Kyun itni badi baat soch raha hai? Why you are having such a..." They never gave attention to it. Or they were having their strong motive and drive within themselves, that nothing stopped them. And today I'm seeing that they have grown exponentially well, and they were not very good at education. They were not, but they were very good in taking the life as it should be. Like when other people were more concerned about getting marks, they were more concerned and they were more interested in learning their life, what life is. So today, after 20 years, 25 years, I feel yes, that guy, what he was doing was the right thing.
Important thing to remember is that we are surrounded and we will always come across people who are trying to impose their limited viewpoint on us. Don't desire so much, you will be upset afterwards. Don't be too much happy, otherwise you will be sad afterwards. See, we are bombarded with all sorts of negative things. So it's up to you. Be clear, desire is not bad. If you don't have desires, you'll do nothing. If people did not desire to communicate over a long distance, you would have not had telephone. So everything gets born out of somebody's desire to fulfill somebody else's desire. Right now, you will find something interesting since you spoke about a log jam. Some people don't fulfill their desires because they are not willing to receive. Okay? And I'm telling you, some people cannot fulfill their desires because they are not willing to give. So it's good to figure out where do I stand? Am I not willing to receive or I'm not willing to give? Because both are connected, If I'm not willing to give, I am not able to receive either. So be in this question also, that what is it I'm not willing to give? Giving is in many forms. So giving my trust and so many other things. What is it I'm not willing to receive? And what is it that I'm not willing to give? Yeah. So you may discover that behind all the desires you have given up, it has something to do with the unwillingness to give or the unwillingness to take. Because in life we know, no, जैसा करोगे वैसा भरोगे, तो कुछ तो करना ही पड़ेगा ना. So karna is giving, no?
Yes.
Like sometimes you have to start something, you need to invest money, that's giving. If I don't give, then how will I receive? अगला बोलता है करना तो है मगर मैं पैसा नहीं इन्वेस्ट करूंगा, तब भी नहीं होने वाला है. ठीक है,
बिल्कुल
करना तो है बट मैं ट्रस्ट नहीं दे सकता. सब किसी को ट्रस्ट नहीं दे सकता तो किसी की मदद भी नहीं ले सकता ऑब्वियसली, बिकॉज आप मदद किसकी लेंगे? जिसको ट्रस्ट करेंगे. और अगर किसी को ट्रस्ट नहीं करेंगे तो मदद कौन आएगा देने वाला? So many things are connected with this willingness to receive and willingness to give. So I invite all of you to be in that question also, that what is it that I'm willing to receive and what is it that I'm willing to give? And also, what is it that I'm not willing to receive and what is it that I'm not willing to give? Because perhaps there also we are making our life smaller, no? Unwillingness to give and receive is a contractive state. Openness and willingness to give. You know, being generous is what? A generous person is willing to give and he is willing to receive also. And you will find that the more generous you are, the more money you'll have and the more abundance you'll have in your life. So I think that's a good point on which we can close today's meeting. So thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your Sunday morning. God bless you. Keep creating your day. Have fun. See you tomorrow morning at 7:30, ready to begin. All right. And I think it's time to remind you, we should invite our friends and family and colleagues and as many as possible to join us on this journey. Why should we be selfish and not share? All right. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Bye.